Hello my friends, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Story-Based Gaming channel, and today... I don't know. I don't know what today is, as far as what our plans are, because we're trying to get to the bottom of this case, and I don't know what's... I don't even have a guess on what we're gonna find next. We did find a... recording device in the we found a recording device. Oh right, that's right, we found it in the bear up here. So we found a recording device in the bear in the last episode, and I really want to know what's on it. By the way, just, you know, if you take a chance to like look at all these bears, they got the best expressions ever. It's really, really awesome. I wish I had a room full of this, like, you know, full of penguins, though. That would be amazing. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today as we continue to explore this fantastic game. Camera. So, this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. Well, this is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? Yeah, I was afraid of that. I was hoping we could find videotape evidence to show what actually happened in this room. The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. I didn't know Pearls knew that much about technology. Spy camera added to the court record. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. Transmitter. So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, well that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? Well, that was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. My Mr. Detective. How long has this bear been here? Aw, should I call him Mr. Scruffy Pants, or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Well then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. That's exactly what I said. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter added to the court record. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Stuffed bear. So there was a camera in this bear's eye? And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Creed this present? Well, I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere. So there's like no real way to find out? Oh. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. Sure, why not? Added just a giant stuffed bear. I really hope he doesn't have to carry that bear around with him everywhere. The spy camera was set in his right eye, found in the victim's room. Oh, the duds. I got it! Oh, what? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm going to go around to electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Gumshoe, you're amazing. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. He's gone. Yeah, he is. It's pretty amazing though, isn't he? But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. There she goes. That's what I'm talking about. Scruffy Detective. That's what it was. He's pushing himself so hard. All for Miss Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Oh, that's gotta be Edgeworth. Ack. Yeah. Hi, Edge. How you doing? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. Oh, the dots. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Huh? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Huh. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. How in the world do you know that much about bears? What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into the country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Wow, that's some really outside-the-box thinking. Very smart. Can he really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really? By the way, so I asked about the Nick question in our previous video. And as always, the #1 YouTube community and all of YouTube came through with an answer. So, Green River, who is incredibly knowledgeable about his Ace Attorney lore, told me that Nick is just a nickname that Larry Butts gave to Phoenix when they were kids. Maya thought it was cool, so she also used the name, and Pearl just learned it from Maya. So that's where the name Nick comes from. If you were as confused as I am, but you never wanted to admit it because you didn't want to be embarrassed by not knowing something, well, thank you, Green River, for that answer. Really do appreciate it. You all are so amazing. I mean, all of you guys just... hashtag so blessed. That's what I am. Can he really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. Huh? I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. Are you really just carrying a giant bear out of the hotel? Because if so, can I see a CGI of that or an art picture of that? Because I think him carrying a giant stuffed bear would be really funny. See you soon, Wright. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? Oh, the dots. I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? Well, to be honest, I don't know anymore. All the dots. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth. Well, duh. I mean, everyone knows that. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card. Shelly the Killer. Maya. The only way I can accidentally hit the button, I'm sorry. The only way I can find out is to find all the answers this case tonight. Well, the only way to free her is to find all the case's answers. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. That's what justice should be all about. Ah, to be continued. Man, we were so close in the last episode. But man, we were going on well, like an hour and 7 minutes. So yeah, we kind of need to stop. March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. It's still at night. We're still in the Gatewater Hotel. No, nothing has changed. We just had a to be continued mark. It's kind of a strange place to put it to be continued, you know? It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Oh, the dots. Oh, man, the thing lit up on everything again. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. All vegetable juices. I guess it must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color? Yeah, I think we heard that last time. I thought he took the bear. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector editions, stuffed teddies, plus models. Pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe a guy didn't like bears. Poor Teddy. I mean, you see, this is the one thing that I really wish this game would have fixed. Is if you're gonna get the same dialogue from checking stuff a second time, just leave it checked off so you know you've already explored it. Because now I want to go ahead and explore all these other bears and all the laptop and everything, but I have a feeling I've already done it. Like, so Missy here, and she doesn't like that. And that's electronics. See, I just get the feeling that I've done everything. But if I don't search everything, then I'm going to be upset if I miss something somehow. So, I mean, at least in either Somnium Files, you know, you got new dialogue for most things. I don't know if it's all things, but most things. See, there's the bed is so soft. I can't check. I can't check. I combine the word check and click to can't check on this. This is a weird sentence, but I can't check on that. And here's the tomato juice that we don't like. Here's the nickel samurai that was in there. Here's the cosmetics. At least we gotta listen to awesome music, right? Alright. Let's talk to Mr. Miss. Oh boy, I really want Maya back. Let's talk to Pearls, the real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Krita was that assassin. Mr. Shelley did kill her, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, the new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. All the dots. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse himself or herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt Engard himself? Was it Matt? If Mr. Engard really did hire the assassin, well, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Engard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him. Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Juan Krita? Hell, it does. Alright, dude. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. That includes Juan Krita, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? You see, I told you should have asked him if he knew where Maya was. Did I say that, like, way back when? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Gem Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure that Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had on his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Engard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. I just had a really, really weird thought. Okay, and I have a lot of these really weird theories, and a lot of them are completely harebrained and have nothing to do with what actually happened. So one of these days, one of my crazy theories is actually going to land. But take this with a lot of grains of salt. What if Engard is innocent? And what if the mastermind behind this case is Juan Krita, the victim? What if Juan Krita told Andrews that he had a secret on Engard? And he hated Engard so much that he would do anything to ruin Engard's life, including framing him for murder. So Krita arranged a hitman to kill him. Thus, the most natural person, the most natural suspect would be Engard. So Krita had himself killed in order to frame his rival. Because when you look at this here, it clearly says was on bad terms with Engard. But when you look at Engard, it just says is rivals, but it doesn't say he's on bad terms. What if Engard is really that clueless? What if he's really that stupid? And what if, as payment for him killing himself, he told the butler, who's actually on a list, by the way, now. This is kind of interesting. John Doe, H, question. The butler of Ungard Mansion. Well, for some reason, I get a feeling we met before. What if, by getting rid of Ungard, the butler takes over the mansion, and he gets, like, all of Ungard's money? But then, what about Celeste and Pox? She could be a red herring, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, could have happened? Yeah, I mean, it could have happened. Did it happen? Only one way to find out. As Phoenix says, I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Krita was going to reveal the secret. That means Mr. Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Krita silenced. You see, we don't know what the secret except through Aaron. I keep saying Aaron Andrews. I'm sorry. If Aaron Andrews ever watches this playback, please realize the only reason I keep saying your name is because you're really awesome and I dig your work because she's a really good podcaster and yeah, she's getting pretty famous. So yeah, nothing but respect. Anyway, I actually totally forgot her name now. Adrian Andrews. God, too many A's. So Adrian Andrews was told this in order to have Krita frame Engard. I think my brain's just going completely off end, and that's why I'm spouting nonsense. Anyway, let's continue, because I'm probably way off all the dots. Which means we had to meet with Mr. Engard. There's no way around it now. All right, well, let's take off and do it. And yes, the reason we can't instantaneously jump, as was also pointed out, is one, because of instances like this where you would miss something if you could instantly jump. And two, it was actually a limitation on the Game Boy Advance version of the game. So, March 22nd, Gateway Hotel hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Krita held about Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews' real intentions. There are two things I must know tonight. What, aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. I really don't want to click on. Aww. Pearl's face, though. She really likes teddy bears a lot. That's adorable. I just get the feeling that we've seen all this. I wonder what exactly happened in the room behind the store. Even now, no one really has any idea. Except the person who has the tape, of course. All sorts of events. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay at the hotel. It would be nice if we got a note saying to Mr. Wright from all the grateful clients. The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in this room tonight. I wonder if an investigation briefing. Yeah. Without taking. Okay, yeah, we've seen all that. Alright, let's move on to the Volleyball Hall. Oh, the dots. Okay, that was creepy. Hey, wait. Oh, what is it, you whippersnapper? All I know is something has everything to do with your reserve record. Like just now, I was handed the strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly I don't care about the request came from Edgy himself. Edgeworth? And he said, if you feel angry, direct your angry at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to anger me good towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Bug Sweeper.
This is absolute top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting. I had no idea about that.
I'm sure it was, you know. There was a catch for one in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my tier 1.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in another secret, young, and I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired girl, photographer girl, the nervous of people. Spying on people by herself, as I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Oh, that's awesome. She's not angry that there's a spy camera. She's angry that she couldn't see it either. Oh, that's great. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Juan and Adrian.
So you want to know about Juan and that miniature, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair of those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that miniature with open arms, I heard. That miniature? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That miniature woman Juan had. Hey, it's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste and Pax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Oh, yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Really? You young kids don't know anything today, do you? That girl sold herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their announcement? What in the? Alright. That makes it seem like Celeste and Pax did not commit suicide. Someone murdered Celeste out of jealousy because she got married. Could have been Andrews. I mean, her suicide note was hidden, which means she probably never wrote a suicide note. She probably was murdered. That's why there's no suicide note. And then Adrian Andrews tried to kill herself because she couldn't live with herself for killing her mentor, even though her mentor was going to, quote unquote, betray her by marrying, you know, someone. Celeste's suicide.
Oh, why would Miss Pax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
Wait, what?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? Well, they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. Then
that night after Juan called out the wedding, that manager Celeste, she killed herself.
how terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
I don't have anything for the likes of you. I don't want your measurements. Have you seen John Doe? No, you have not. Do you know anything about Celeste and Pox? Alright, if she's not gonna tell us anything about Celeste, she's not gonna tell us anything at all. Yeah, she's not gonna tell us anything at all. I feel very confident in that. Who are we going to run into here? On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with the questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. We could move, but let's just double check. Lobby seems enormous. Disclose things, right? Heroes disappointing. All basically point the same direction. Alright. Let's move out. And I really wanna go to the jail cell. Means I gotta go here first. March 22nd, losses.
It doesn't look like Mr. Starfy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera. Ask around at all the electronic stores.
Well then, I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Aw, she's so sweet. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
All the dots.
I bought asparagus. I mean, I have asparagus, but not lettuce.
Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. I think she should just let it go. Alright, that was horrible. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. There's a giant building just outside the window. Ticket Water Hotel. Yep, just how are they gonna expand?
Oh, I'll water it.
It's okay. Gumshoe already gave it more than plenty earlier.
The watering can. Why you missed the watering can?
I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. That's good. Nickel Samurai. Yes, we will take care of, we will be her Nickel Samurai. And she's gonna try to look up books, but she can't read them. And she's gonna clean it, because she likes things clean.
Oh, look at her. She's so
Adorable. Alright, let's move to the detention center, yes. It's probably not gonna be here though. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitor Room. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Guard tonight.
But, isn't what we had to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Yeah, darn it! I knew it! I knew it! Wait, what was that? That's new. Visiting hours ended, hours ago. So what's the camera watching over now?
Maybe it's watching the misplacement who's standing over there.
Somehow I don't think that's it. I knew that was gonna happen. Visiting hours ended hours ago. Oh. So, it's the same thing. It's kind of weird. Alright, well, let's go to Criminal Affairs. Police station.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Guard's lawyer, right? Ah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Guard case? We're taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Oh, what's this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnappers, demand, and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center. He wanted me to grant you a special mission. So there you go.
What?
Edgeworth's the best. I've already called them so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Excellent. So now we can actually talk to our client. Fantastic. This must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Well, it seems as though my true face has been revealed. I was an elite businessman who made deals with the entire world. I was the young successor and CEO of a colossal corporate conglomeration. But my real self is that of a regular everyday policeman. All the dots.
Stop doing image training and get yourself out there in the field.
Oh, it's so true. Every time we come here, he's always doing image training. These are the detective's desks. I mean, what's it been, like over a year? There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're cleaner than I expected. Yeah, that's new. I mean, that's old. This mascot here is a blue badger. I made him, you know. Finally gonna show him off to the chief of police tomorrow. Wow, that's really something. You have no idea how much time and effort I invested into him to get this far. But my hopes for this little guy go far beyond just his precinct, yes sirree. I'll get him deployed to every precinct in the nation, just you wait.
I wish you luck, sir.
Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The real killer in the Kurita murder is an assassin? This must be someone's idea of a joke. Can't believe this garbage. Have a little more faith in your own subordinates. Alright, let's do this. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitor Room. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I want to hear on Guard's, of course. Bring that guy in here. I like how you can actually choose, though. That's really cool. Dude! It's Mr. Wright! Yeah, man! How you doing, bud? Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you, man! I hope so, too. Edgewood just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Kurita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Engard. Man, what's wrong? Mr. Engard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. Man, you seem kind of different. Totally not like usual lawyer dude self. What I want to know is, does he know Maya? This guard monitors the visitor room. He's sleeping standing up. Well, nights pretty long and he probably got tired. I hope he doesn't fall over. Sleeping standing up, he must be a part Ponehead. Smile, you're on candid camera. Okay, that's still the same. About the press conference. Man, you mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a Nickel Samurai? Well, yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What if Matt is the one who killed Celeste and that was the secret? Dunno. Me all the dits. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Yeah, I knew that wasn't... You knew right away that was gonna be a block. Holy cow. I knew this was coming, but I didn't know it was coming that hard.
Oh, Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psych locks everywhere. Ah, you said it's secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Juan and Adrian, why can't I just ask them straight up? Did you kill him? Did you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's over all the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste's imposter suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Yo, the dits. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. Hey, you up for a pizza, man? It's my treat. Cowabunga, dude! Yo, the cowabunga dots!
Aw, Mr. Nick, what's up, pizza? Is it a kind of pea like green peas?
Bless your heart, Pearls. Bless your heart. Pizza is amazing. I talked about once I lose all my weight, the first thing I want to do is get chicken Alfredo with nachos. Second thing I want to do is get a deep dish pizza. Unfortunately, they don't really make deep dish pizza where I'm at. I heard Papa John's has like a new deep dish pizza, but there is a place called There is a place down the road, as in 25, 30 minutes down the road, that sells a really, really good deep dish pizza with cheese and ham, and it's so good. And that might be my second meal, or maybe that's my first meal. I don't know. I still gotta lose another 60 or so pounds, but still, hearing the word pizza, oh, it makes me so hungry. And I haven't eaten dinner yet today, and it's already, what time is it? It's 6:15. I need to eat dinner, but let's play a little more first. Let's go get one. Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut up by the pizza dude at the ship. Oh, that's too bad. They probably wouldn't deliver it to your cell anyway. Well, how about we get our minds on this topic and talk about something else, okay? You never actually answered the question. Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impact Suicide in some way? Why didn't you ask him? Say that out loud! Ah, maybe we have to, about this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? You met him at your mansion. Oh, yes, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. Takes really good care of me. So that makes him, that makes me think he was about to say, wait, how do you know about this guy? You know what I mean? Why can't we just ask him? Do you know where Maya is? Why can't we just say that? Like, do you know where Maya is? Did you arrange her to be kidnapped? But if we say that, he may contact his person and have her executed. So I guess. But the thing is, he doesn't know we have the ability to see lies, so. All the dudes. Mr. Engard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all. I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? Just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. All the dots. Okay, that was interesting. Man, I don't get it. Why would you want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. Mr. Engard sounds pretty sincere and he seems trustworthy. So I have to find out what Mr. Andrews' real intentions are. Nothing with the security guard. Frida? It's true, we debate at the same time. So that's why people are always comparing us. I totally didn't care what people were saying because he wasn't even that close, dude. I mean, I won every contest we ever had, hands down. I'm kind of scared to show him this card. Man, what's wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Yo, the questionable dots? Nope, I never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying. Or is he? Then again, he looked like he guessed just now. Maybe I'm seeing things. Yeah? The psych lock didn't come off, though. Huh. Okay, that's the same thing. Anything new to talk about? No. Alright, how do we get rid of them? I take it we do that. Police station. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh, who is this? Oh, it's Mr. Powers.
Oh, what happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
Oh, what?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. Wait, you're the decisive witness? So decisive witness is Mr. Powers? How? I was talking with a detective a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you were under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. You said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
I
guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious, but you don't arrest someone just because they look suspicious. That doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't just look at someone and say that person's suspicious. Unless, of course, they look suspicious because they have something on them that makes them look suspicious, such as they have a really big trench coat and there's a giant bulge sticking out of the trench coat, and that bulge looks like a giant weapon or a handle of a giant AK-47 or something. But stopping someone just because you say they're suspicious, I never liked that. I mean, here's the type of guy I am, but I like to believe in people. I guess that's why I would make a horrible cop. I'm not suspicious of people, unless I'm playing a crime detective game in which I'm suspicious of everyone. So did I just completely contradict myself? Maybe? I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Was that a crime? Tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'll give you one guess, Pearls. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Well, yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya and myself are only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Thank you, Pearls. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. Yeah, so I heard. Well, what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. You know, he says it's just a game to justify himself.
Oh, what? Oh, horrible. That's unforgivable.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world that won't swoon over me. One person who wanted to swoon over him? His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers something kind of looking energetic? Gossip. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, British kind of guy, you see. Aww. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about how a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey. So did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Pox?
We heard something about her, how her wedding was canceled.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Celeste's suicide. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I had to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, well, we'll do that next episode. I still want to present to him all our evidence as well. But like I said, I'm hungry. I need to go get some dinner. Because by the time I eat, it's gonna be 7 o'clock, and that is too late to eat. But I have no other choice because that's what I'm eating. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. You guys are the best, and I can't say enough how much I appreciate you all. Thank you again, and until next time, so long and take care.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.